Alright, what's up guys? We're going to do a reverse review, but a two-part series. The second part is we're going to go on a shooting journey with it, and then this one we're just going to go over the what it comes with, how it feels, features, any issues I ran into, that kind of stuff. You guys know me, there's no bullshit on this channel. Sometimes I get too busy. This is a natural customer's gun in the background, and he's got the newest generation Costa. Okay, you can see this is the original one, this is the brand new one. It's very different in terms of look and feel, and I haven't figured out if I'm gonna do a reverse review on that. That was I was just trying to rush to get it done. I don't know what happened. I just got slammed by a lot of people in terms of like wanting custom projects and that kind of stuff. And I got some free time right now, so we're going to do a reverse review on the Gunsmodify steel hop-up. Very nice. Okay, let's see, is it in focus? I only have a small complaint, but I think that's because I've been spoiled by other companies. But anyways, it's steel CNC hop-up base for Glock 17 and 18. I can't tell if it's Cerakoted, but it's got this chalky kind of feel. Let me zoom in for you guys. Okay, I don't know if you guys can, sometimes you can just sort of tell by the texture. You guys see how the texture is? It's got a chalky feel. It's got a nice, you see how flat it is? It's very nice. It's a nice tight fit, but guys have to remember, this is on my Gunsmodify project, which is steel rear, steel front. Anything that's Gunsmodify is going on here slowly, one by one. I'm waiting for the slide to break, and I'm sure the frame is already broken, but it was new. They haven't released their grip, so I'm excited for that. And I do have triggers, but I haven't figured out what trigger I want to put. But slowly, one by one, I will be putting Gunsmodifying this, and this will be 100% Gunsmodify. Back to the point. It's very nice. It's they did change some stuff, but this is why I like Gunsmodify. Okay, because he's willing to innovate and change stuff. Take a look at the post. Okay, and then you guys obviously know the two screws are different, but look at the post right here, guys. It's very different. It fits the profile of the outer barrel, and I'm going to show you that. But first we're going to dry fire, and then he's got a little let's take it off now. We don't need this on here. Okay, I have the maple leaf wheel in there and steel arm, and then the Autobot with the jet. He's got a little what do you call these, like a cap to sort of hold in the guide rod. Okay, you guys see right here the TM maple leaf. I don't think UAC have it either, but it's just it's small details that add up. You see right here this profile. Now let me dry fire it to show you guys that it works. It's a tight fit at first, so if you do buy this and you're having trouble, don't worry. Just sort of you can let me show you guys. You can just put a little lube on here, lube up your frame. You can see the marks will be hidden right here in this general area. It's going to be tight, and don't worry about it. Just sort of put it on there. And then we'll take it apart. You can see it's got that little spot here to hold in your guide rod, which I like. I think it's a nifty little thing, but we're going to have to get to the okay, so you just sort of put it on, and then it goes on. Let me get some gas in here so we can dry here and show you that it does work. And I haven't done any work. You guys know me. There's no bullshit on this channel. Okay. Okay. So we know it works. There's no problems. It's just I need to get to. I'm going to HSP tomorrow, so I'm going to get a feel. I've shot in the backyard a couple of times, and it feels nice, but I can't tell. So I feel like this might be like a durability thing. But once I go to HSP, I'm going to know, because already got experience with like almost every hop-up unit on the market. Cause I have Maple Leaf right here, stock TM. I've had AIP. I haven't done the only one I haven't unboxed actually is UAC. But you know, guys, the thing why I love Gunsmodify more than most companies is because he doesn't copy and paste. Most of these companies out there, guys, honestly, it's nothing against them. I'm thankful because, you know, they're giving us different materials to use and, you know, work with. But most of them, you know, sort of copy and paste. Very few actually go above and beyond and try to change the design. But you can tell this is pretty much copy and paste of the TM. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. You can see there's no front part here for the guide rod. You can see the angles on here are very different versus the Gunsmodify, and then most of the posts are just circular. Now let's take a look at the post on here, which is pretty unique. I wonder how long it's going to last. So we'll see, but I feel like it's definitely going to last longer because it is steel. But check out that profile. It matches this little slant right here. Is it focused? There you go. Okay, look at that, nice and smooth. And this is what it looks like. And they, you know, they give you a little warning to blue Loctite these two. I have not done that because, you know, I'm still playing around with it. But as always, if there's anything that's, you know, screw based, make sure you Loctite it if you're not going to be playing around with it a while. Make sure it's 242. Okay. Let's take it apart, and I'm going to do a weigh-in right now for you guys. And we're going to do it just shell. Gunsmodify obviously is going to weigh the most. I haven't done UAC since we need to do that. I'm pretty sure UAC is going to be the lightest because even though the Maple Leaf is aluminum, it's actually pretty heavy. So I'm not sure what type of aluminum they're using, but I think okay, here's a small complaint I have, and you know it's because I think I've been spoiled, but you know, after using Gunsmith Bro / Airsoft Masterpiece hop-ups for high kappa, I do have the Gunsmodify one, guys. For the longest time, I'm so used to getting a wheel. Okay, this Maple Leaf guy is not coming off. There you go. Let me take off. We'll leave the O-ring on. We're gonna leave the O-ring on. But after being so used to getting a complete hop-up unit, a steel arm, and then the wheel with the brass hop-up, it sort of sucks when you get a hop-up unit and it doesn't come with anything, and you know you gotta use whatever you have. That's the only thing that I was a little annoyed by, but it's not, you know, that's just being picky. It's nothing against Gunsmodify, because you know there's a lot of companies that do that. All right, Gunsmodify, no screws. You guys can't see that, but I don't know if you guys can. It's 27.1 grams. Here is UAC, not UAC, Maple Leaf. 24.2. See, pretty heavy, huh? So we have 27, 24, and then we got stock TM at 23. So just one gram lighter than Maple Leaf. And then UAC should be actually right here. I would probably put AIP between TM and UAC, because even the AIP is pretty heavy actually, but I don't have that on hand. Like I said, I've probably played around with almost every single Glock hop-up except for the UAC currently. I need to do that. Alright, so part 2 will be like a shooting test to see, like I've shot in the back, but you know that's only 50 feet. I'm able to nail my small targets no problem, so it's, you know, it's nothing. I need more time with it to, you know, assess the situation. Definitely big ups to Gunsmodify. I always like that they put effort into, like, you know, changing the design. They don't just accept copying and pasting. I mean, just look at that. And you know, sometimes it may not be for the better, and maybe, you know, it may be for worse, or maybe for better. Okay, I just regurgitate what I said, but whatever. You guys get the point. Okay. But so far they've been nice. Really like that. Okay. And That's it for part 1 on the CNC steel CNC hump up unit for TM17 and 18. I have the high cap version. I need to do UAC, but UAC will be like all in one for the speed CQB build. Okay, we're gonna try to make it light as possible. All right, nice work. We'll see you in part 2.